All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions of Black power, divinity, history, education, culture. You should become a member immediately. The link is right down in the video description. You will see a link. All you have to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction, a rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Check out that catalog. Get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,000, 2,500 videos. That's right, over 2,500 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Olmec voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth, the making of the white man, when the black woman is God, the global Kushite empire, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism exposed, hip hop occult, black Illuminati, Freemasonry, so many powerful subjects that we must study in order to advance ourselves on this planet. And so I want you to get over there. There's no other website nowhere on the planet that can compare or compete. You should become a member today. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. We just dropped some heavy mental yesterday. The Etruscans, the African founders of ancient Greece and Rome, the pre-Romans, that the Romans took everything from them, even, the building of the Colosseum, the building of the Forum, the language, in many aspects, they couldn't even, duplicate from the Etruscans. The Etruscans were brothers to the Carthaginians, the Phoenicians, the Egyptians, and Ethiopians. Nobody is talking about them because nobody wants to talk about them. But I got some powerful visuals that'll blow your mind. Their tombs were very elaborate, like the ancient Egyptians. Get over there and get that work, family, because it's powerful. Tomorrow, the Phoenicians, the true African, tomorrow, and I have a new lineup for you tomorrow. I had 2 or 3 new ones. You got to get over here and get that work, because on Patreon, you're going to get a deeper lecture. You're going to get a deeper visual, that you can work with. So get the class, family. Don't you dare miss it. And to all the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate to the hard working general. That's right, the hard working general. Link right there on the screen. It's in the chat. All you have to do is click it, donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. On Rumble right now, also to the family out there, the gas chamber. That's right. We rumbling on Rumble. The general, the gas chamber. That's right. And so we bringing that gas on Rumble. We're gonna upset a lot of, hearts, a lot of racist hearts on Rumble. So stay tuned. Make sure you get a chance to get over there so we can see the haters. You get to see the general go up in the Coliseum and go to work. That's right. And so make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, Rumble, rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. South Africa has shut down all U.S. businesses in retaliation of the United States canceling aid to South Africa over what they saying is racist practices where, you know, the land is being taken, you know, supposedly the land is being taken from quote unquote whites. And so they doing exactly what Trump is doing right here in the United States, that white people have no land ownership, sovereignty for no land in Africa at all. You know, whatever land they got, they took it, and now it's time for us to take it back. That's just all it is to it. You see? And so, I mean, South Africans just got just as much right as Donald Trump got to put out, whatever immigrants, illegal immigrants, and those in Africa. It don't make no difference if you're born. If the original inhabitants that or the original invaders and had no right, I don't give a goddamn if you the descendant of an invader, you still don't have no right at all under no circumstance. And so I don't give a goddamn if you have lived there 100 years, 150 years, your descendant, your ancestors were invaders who came in and illegally took the land from the original inhabitants, which is our brothers and sisters in South Africa. So they should do whatever is necessary to free the land and get the land back to our people. You feel what I'm saying? That's a fact, and should be unapologetic about it. And so, in retaliation, Africa also not only shut down all businesses in Africa, but they shut down the selling of all precious minerals and resources. So the cobalt, the platinum, the plutonium, all the gold, the silver, they didn't shut all that down. And so, it's a fair game. It's a fair game. I support my people and whatever aspirations of liberation that they aspiring to achieve. And South Africa is long overdue of returning the land back to the people. Long overdue. They should have been did that. They should have been did that. The farm, these Afrikaners, the Boers have been ridiculously genocidal maniacs. They have been genocidal maniacs in South Africa, killing many of our people, hideous crimes. I was just doing the research on what's his name? Wooten Bassan, who was Dr. Death in South Africa under the apartheid regime of de Klerk, what's the name? Botha de Klerk. But anyway, he this Wusan Bhutan Wusan Bhutan, whatever his name is, he was the general surgeon general under the apartheid era, and he was creating all type of biological weapons. You see, the biological, and they need to get with them Arabs too. They need to get with them Arabs too. Them Indians is in South Africa too. Yeah, they in there too, and they need to get their ass up out of there. They don't respect. They that's not their land. They're not gonna let you come to India. They're not gonna let Africans come to India and take over businesses and land in India, but they've come to Africa and done that. So when you go on the east, the east coast of Africa, you got a lot of Indians over there that got a lot of control over shit. They got a lot of control over land. They got a lot of control over businesses. And so you can't do that in India. You can't take your ass to India and get no land. That you ain't gonna get no power or no businesses over there of any note whatsoever. So you could just take it for what it's worth. And so what Donald Trump was trying to do just recently, and invite the Boers over to America. Just show you right now that he's trying to bleed that kind of element into because that's the type of that's the type of that's the type of dish he's cooking up. He's gonna season it with the type of the seasons that he the frequencies that he vibe in. So he knows that the Boers, he knows that them Africaners, they some of the most racist Caucasoids on the planet. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is, where they have rule. And that's why I look and I see that South Africa, it's a lot of turmoil going on in them cities. It's a lot of turmoil going on in the city because the people not free. You got a 6% population, less than 10% population that control the majority of the wealth. You see, yeah, trying to take, got to control where the mass, the 90%, the 92 and 93% of African people, don't have even what the 10% of Africaners, how much they own. I looked at the richest, the top 20 richest people in South Africa. Do you know it wasn't but about 2 black people on that list? Out of the 20, damn near 18 of them were white. I say, what kind of shit is this? You see, and so they over there continuing and see, and that's good for the Europeans, because that's they Trojan horse inside of Africa that's gonna continue to send the minerals and this, that, and the third. But I believe because it's a national a mandate, he has suspended any type of natural resources from coming to the United States. Donald Trump is at war with the world. You see, and that's it's also it's a warning to our people. He right now he at war with everybody, even his own people. He's at war with his own people. He don't give a goddamn about no Canada. He don't give a goddamn about no NATO. He don't give a, and you have to watch that. For somebody to be so staunch against what it seems to be his own house, that you got done, you have to keep your eyes open for something that's coming from out of bounds. Because I don't know. I mean, how do you expect to how do you expect to grow if you're going against everybody? Yeah. How does a black government let foreigners control their resources? It's not a black government. You see, it's not a black government. It can't be. I mean, instead of going at them damn, just start with them farmers. They need to be starting with them motherfuckers that own them damn mines and shit. That's where they need to go. If they're gonna start taking shit back, they need to take them resources back. Europeans still own a lot of them damn resource mines and shit right there in South Africa. That's what the wars in Sudan is all about. It's about the resources. Them Arabs has been funneling resources out of the Sudan for hundreds of years. Since they've been in Africa, they've been bleeding Africa of its resources. And so even that war in the Sudan and all of what's going on in the interior of Africa with the Arabs and shit, them Islamic extremists and shit. It's about the resources, then so it's a tit for tat. And so because Donald Trump has suspended aid to South Africa, they have retaliated. Okay, and they're talking to, yeah, I've been to Africa, brother. You ain't know I've been to Africa. I've been to Egypt 3 times, and I've been to Ethiopia 1 time. You know, so yeah, I've been to Africa 4 times. You know, I went with Master Asra Kwesi. But anyway, yeah, it so, you know, and and if they begin to sail, back to the United States, it should be to their benefit. Yeah. Yeah, it should be to their benefit. Yeah, Saudi Arabia and Iran too. You know, they own land in Ethiopia. Yeah, they own land in Ethiopia. When I was in Ethiopia, man, Saudi Arabia was growing. I mean, for miles and miles and miles. They had greenhouses. You know what I'm saying? They had bought land, and I mean, I'm telling you, they had hundreds of greenhouses going down the highway where they was growing food in these greenhouses and shipping it back to Saudi Arabia. You feel me? So everybody is benefiting off of Africa, but Africans. But it's that leadership. Ultimately, it's the leadership. Okay? Ultimately, it's the leadership. But and hopefully South Africa can get itself in a healthier place. It's a lot of crime going on in South Africa. And this is not to talk down on our people. We're trying to see our people heal wherever they at on the planet. We got a lot of crime over here too, and we speak to that. And we would be unbrotherly and unsisterly if we didn't speak to the bloodshed of our people in South Africa. We can't become the Caucasian and detach ourselves to the point that we can't see that the bloodshed of our family overseas is also a strike on us. You see, that's a strike on us, because if it's injustice of Black people and African people anywhere on the planet, it's injustice to African people everywhere on the planet. And we have to see that. We getting caught up in being in these little groups and shit where we detach from the greater cause. And we can we can continue to benefit and build on a nationalistic platform, but we are also a global people. And so we have to also speak to the global agenda of our, and making sure that we link all across the planet, because we'll be much more successful in our endeavors, to be free, than just being a little island, easily cornered. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate you, family. But we wishing South Africa to heal, just like we wishing our people anywhere on the planet to heal. And so hopefully taking back that land and getting to grow some land and getting some of them resources back into the hands of the government of South Africa. They need to hit reset on all that shit over there. Hit reset and let the government take it over. And I know that sound, but I'd rather for the government to take it over than some outsiders. And then, give the people, and then, give them, start breaking some of that land up, and make sure the resources is for the benefit of the state. No one person got all the damn resources and this, that, and the third, and that the people could benefit. The revenue from those resources go back to the uplifting of the people, the building of infrastructure, which is most definitely needed. I look and seen some videos where the infrastructure, with Black peoples is, predominant, and that's anywhere we live. They don't never build up, they don't build up our infrastructure. The motherfucking potholes and shit, the houses is old, and that's just really the case wherever the fuck we go on the planet. You know, it be some that's doing good, but then it be a whole lot that's not doing good. It's a whole lot that's not doing good. And so yeah, you know, a lot of nations is striking back at the United States. Yeah, 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 at the dinner table. That's right. A lot of peoples is striking back at the United States. I don't see how they going, you know, if you at war with everybody, you see, and you, man, they gonna gang up on you. You see, they're gonna make it hard for your ass. And so this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, you know, it's one thing when you yeah, I'm gonna have to reset that internet in a minute. You see, but yeah, we didn't reach the end of this one anyway. But if you're on here right now, I'm gonna hit the, you know, sometimes you just got to reset that damn router. I had to reset that router. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm back in the house. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just getting started. Yeah, I'm getting started. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Black Fist to South Africa for standing up to this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. Yeah, uh, we send our energy, you know what I'm saying, positive energy out there to our people to be victorious against the big bully, and it's about time, whatever threats that they send your way, they're going to send them anyway. Do without it. Whatever they take, learn how to do without it, goddamn it, because ultimately, if they're going to pull the rug from under you, they going to goddamn, they got power over you. They could pull it at any goddamn time. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they can pull it. They can pull it. They think they can pull it from up under you at any goddamn time. So go ahead and do without it. All right, family. I'll be right back. Let me tighten up the router and meet me back here. If you're on here right now, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video. It's 234 people. It was 300. Make sure y'all like the video so we can get this video out there to the people. All right, family. I'll see you in about a minute. Black Power.